Hello my friends, today we will take a look at SmallRig cage and accessories for Sony A6500. As I have said in my long-term review of A6500, it is kind of two-in-one package since it can be used as high-end point-and-shoot camera or as an advanced professional camera, and if you choose to use it as a professional camera, it makes sense to enhance its capabilities by building a rig around your A6500. I chose SmallRig Advanced Cage Kit 2081, which consists of cage reference 1889, NATO Handle reference 1955, and cold shoe extension 2044. I also have the wooden Handgrip 1970, cold shoe 1241, and small ball head 761. Let's take a look at the cage first. This case is designed specially for A6500. SmallRig makes one more cage that fits A6500, that is the reference 1661. But for A6500 I recommend this one because the cold shoe is positioned on the left side and it doesn't block any controls on A6500, and there are also other improvements that I will talk about in this video. The build quality of this cage in terms of CNC machining, surface finishing and attention to detail is in my opinion perfect. I haven't found any imperfections whatsoever. It is made of aluminum alloy and the weight of this cage is just 144 grams, but despite that it feels very solid indeed. It also protects the camera if you hit it against the wall or something like that, but I would definitely still avoid dropping it if possible. A6500 is secured to the cage by a 1/4 inch screw on the bottom of the cage and by a small screw with the use of mounting point for the strap. The fitment is very good and the camera doesn't move inside of the cage at all. All controls on the camera are easily accessible, including all of the dials and custom buttons. Battery and SD card compartment is accessible as well. If I have counted correctly, there are 39 1/4 inch threads and 3 3/8 of an inch threads on this cage, so we have basically unlimited options of mounting accessories on this cage. The bottom part of the cage is also Arca Swiss rail, so if you want to mount it on Arca Swiss compatible plate, you can do so without using any additional plates. If you are using Manfrotto quick release system for example, you can of course mount Manfrotto plate using one of the 1/4 inch threads on the bottom of the camera. There are also two NATO rails on this cage. The first one is located on the top part, so it is very suitable for attaching the top handle, and the second NATO rail is located on the grip side, and that can also be used for mounting a handle for example. Overall, the space is very well used on this cage. I guess that there is probably as many mounting options as possible. If you intend to shoot handheld, I definitely recommend getting the wooden hand grip. It is made of very hard rosewood. In my opinion, it is very well shaped. It improves the handling a lot, especially if you use heavy lenses like Sigma 18 to 35mm f1.8 with adapter. These grips makes a huge difference and it significantly improves overall ergonomics of this setup. Also notice how well it fits the cage, there is no gap at all. Included in 2081 package is a NATO handle. That of course makes the carrying of the setup much more comfortable and it is very suitable for low angle shots, but it also gives you more 1/4 inch and 3/8 of an inch mounts for mounting whatever you want, and two more cold shoes, one horizontally oriented and one vertically oriented. This handle will be especially suitable for monitors or recorders. I intend to mount Atomos Ninja 5 here once it is available. This handle attaches to the cage using that NATO rail, so it is very easy to change the orientation of the handle. By the way, if that fastener is facing downwards and it is blocked by the lens, just unscrew that little screw and rotate it out of the way. One great detail is that there is a place for hexagonal wrench inside of the handle, which is very handy. It is held in place by two magnets. It is a detail, but it is just genius. Big thumbs up for that. This package also contains cold shoe extension. This is very useful if you want to mount something on the both side of the camera, but you still want to be able to operate the buttons on the grip side of the camera, or you just need more space to mount something like the light for example. SmallRig makes a ton of accessories for these cages, so if you are building an advanced rig, sky's the limit as they say. This review will also have more parts as I get more familiar with the options and as I will continue to build a rig that is most suitable for me. For the time being, I'm very happy with this setup. It improves the handling of A6500, it protects the camera, It lets me mount microphone, LED light and monitor at the same time, which is sufficient for me at the moment. In terms of build quality, I have no complaints at all. I also like that this cage uses the space very well, also the Arca Swiss rail and NATO rails, so overall I definitely recommend SmallRig cage for A6500. So that's it for this video, thank you for watching, I hope that you liked this video and that you found it to be useful. Stay tuned for more videos and maybe consider subscribing if you don't want to miss my future content. I appreciate your feedback in form of thumbs up or thumbs down. If you would like to ask anything or share your opinion, please do so in the comment section, and see you next time.